Hey guys,
What's up, G?
wanna go to Chachki's? Get some coffee?
Oh, it's a little early.
I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna lose it.
Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Let me ask you something. When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
Huh.
I believe that you would. I believe that you would. In that blue collar world. Happy Monday, everybody. Isn't it exciting? Another week is here. Another chance to get out there and make money for other people. It's exciting. It's exciting. I seen this most recently. This little. Here we go. People in. I just saw this. Sorry. I think this is Portland. I don't really know. It's the left mentality. Let's just start off with it right off the bat. Sorry, guys. It's not funny. This is serious business, guys. Serious business for Monday morning. Get some freedom, guys. You gotta get some freedom. You gotta get what you gotta get is you gotta get one of those dildos there, and you gotta have that for freedom. And you need that. You need to bang that dildo there on that fence there. And then what happens is freedom just happens. There you go. See how freedom happened? People are so stupid. anything to look at me. Look at me. Hey, look at me over here. Hey, look at me. I'm relevant. I'm relevant. Man. We went to the dildos right off the bat, didn't we? Oh, shit. So everybody's up in arms about something President Trump posted. Do you believe that? Do you believe that the people are all upset over something that Trump posted? I don't know. I don't know what it is. Let's see. What could it possibly be? Here we go. A blasphemy. What do you think? Let's see what you think. Is it blasphemy?
This is straight up blasphemy. I took this screenshot myself from President Trump's Truth Social. This is him, pause it, whatever. This is him portrayed as Jesus Christ descending from heaven with healing power coming out of his hands, healing a sick man as people put, look at this one. She's got her hands, she's praying to President Trump.
Is that who she's
as whatever this is flying around up here? No. Very upset about it. I don't know. I don't care. It's like with a lot of these things, man. I don't care about what he posts. Yeah, okay. Maybe not the best thing to post, sure, but I don't really care. Like, how many people out there are so upset about this? Like, oh my gosh, this is the last straw. Oh my gosh. And that woman in the video, she's praying to him, I guess. Is that what it is? Or is she just praying? It looks like she's just praying. And then the guy behind her, man, if that beard was a little longer, it could be somebody you know. Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Monday mornings are always a bit slow. I literally just got up like 10 minutes before the show started. I saw that where is it at? What's his face? Eric Swalwell has pulled out of the California governor's race. I wonder why. Let's see. Eric Swalwell. So the election in here we go. Internet classic. An internet classic. I don't want to. I guess we'll play it. Why not? It's Monday. Let's all be sick.
As I said, if you've just joined or you're came in late, Senator Adam Schiff, a friend, a partner, endorsing our campaign.
Well, first of all, let me say how proud I am to support you, Eric. And, you know, before you got into the race, it's fully my intention to probably stay out of the race. A lot of friends are running. A lot of very, capable people are in this field who, I have great respect for. But there are a couple of things that compelled me. One is that when you got in the race, here was somebody that I'd worked with for over a decade, who I had seen.
It's funny because Swalwell's reading what he's going to say next if you watch his eyes.
You got in the race. Here was somebody that I'd worked with for over a decade, who I had seen stand up to Donald Trump and stand up to all his MAGA allies, no matter what they threw at you, Eric. And they're attacking you again now because they fear that you'll be successful in this race, and they don't want a powerful person in the governor's office once again to stand up to this president.
We'll get through this. We're better than he is. And you often like to quote our colleague Elijah Cummings, the late Elijah Cummings, who would say, we are better than this. And that's just how I see our state, and that's how I see our country.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. During the first impeachment trial, and you did such a magnificent job in the second one, I made an appeal to my fellow senators that we could not leave a man like this in power. First of all, we had proven him guilty of what he was charged with, but this was somebody who couldn't tell the truth. He was just incapable of telling the truth. He did not know right from wrong, and he was fundamentally indecent. And it wasn't that the senator...
Oh, whatever, dude. I can't listen to that too much longer. Hey. So there's been allegations that Eric Swalwell's been banging fanging for, a decade or something. It's been out for a while. It's been out there for a long time. Lots of denials, lots of, oh no, that didn't happen, and whatever. The thing is the California race is just the top two. Whoever the top two are in the primaries go out and they go on to the general election for the governor's race. That doesn't matter. They do it a little weird in California where it doesn't really matter what party you are. It doesn't end with a Democrat and Republican running against each other. It ends with the top two-tier people running against each other. And right now, the two top-tier people are Republicans and have 14% of the vote equally. Which means that if the election were held today, it would be between the governor's race would then be between two Republican candidates, and they can't have that. So all of a sudden, all these things matter now. All of a sudden, Fang's back in the news. All of a sudden, it matters. All of a sudden. Why is that? Well, California's top two primary means vote splitting among many Democrats could let Republicans advance. A scandal-plagued candidate threatened the whole ticket. It's interesting. And then you go back and you find videos of him saying, oh, trust the women. You have to trust them no matter what. Trust, and this and that, and this and that. And all of a sudden now it matters. The thing is it matters now because they want to win the election. If he drops out, then what's her face? I can't think of her name. That very pleasant woman. Well, then who's now at 7% will end up being able to go up to, I believe it was just over 15%, something like that. So long story short, what they'll end up doing by taking Swalwell out is making that final election between a Republican and a Democrat instead of between two Republicans. That's the only reason they care. This is a great example of, hey, this is the only reason they care. Elections are the only reason they care. It didn't matter before. It was all bull crap before. It didn't matter before. Now, all of a sudden, it really matters. It's really important. This kind of stuff should expose. This should be all you need to expose Democrats and this and that, whatever they're doing over there. But people aren't paying enough attention. They don't see all that. So I see Swalwell has dropped out of the race, and that's a good thing, I guess. It's a good thing for Democrats. It's not a good thing for Republicans. But that's why they did it. That's why all of a sudden they care. That's why. The only reason they care. Elections. I had one.
Allegations.
Let's see. He's responding to the statement from former staffers of Congressman Eric Swalwell. I don't want to focus on Eric Swalwell. He's kind of
A lot has been said about me today through anonymous allegations, and I thought it was important that you see and hear from me directly. These allegations of sexual assault are flat false. They are absolutely false. They did not happen. They have never happened, and I will fight them with everything that I have. They also come on the eve of an election where I have been
as
the
they usually do
governor in California. I do not suggest to you in any way.
He wasn't the front runner. He said because he's the front runner. He's not the front runner. He's in third place, but he's the Democrat front runner. So that's all that matters to them.
I do not suggest to you in any way that I'm perfect or that I'm a saint. I have certainly made mistakes in judgment in my past, but those mistakes are between me and my wife. And to her, I apologize deeply for putting her in this position.
Now
I also apologize to you if in any way you have doubted your support for me. But I think
he just apologized if it makes you doubt your support for him. What?
Support for me. To you if in any way you have doubted your support for me. But I think you know who I am.
Yeah, we do.
For over 20 years, I have served the public. As a city councilman.
That's such a crock. I loved. I served. Served who?
As a member of Congress and as a prosecutor who went to court on behalf of victims, particularly on behalf of sexual assault victims. That's who I am and have always been. This weekend, I'm going to spend time with my family and friends. And I appreciate those who have reached out to me to show support. And I look forward to updating you very soon.
Oh, we look forward to that too. Fang. Yeah, sorry he got caught, but he's been caught. He's been caught. Oh, that's been out there for years and years and years, maybe a decade even, about Swalwell bang banging, fanging. I wonder if I could play this. I don't know. Where was that? This video. Never forgot this guy slept with a Chinese spy. That wasn't the video I was looking for.
I believe the president right now has been an agent of the Russians.
Yes, I think there's more evidence than he is.
Her name, Christine Fong. And according to an Axios investigation, a suspected Chinese intelligence operative who targeted up-and-coming politicians.
Agent like in the 1940s where you had people who are Reds, to use an old term, like that. In other words, working for a foreign power.
He's working on behalf of the Russians, yeah.
California Congressman Eric Swalwell, a Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee. Fong was a fundraiser in Swalwell's 2014 campaign and helped get an intern a spot on his staff.
Yes, I think there's more evidence than he is. Yes, and I think all the arrows point in that direction. And I haven't seen a single piece of evidence that he's not.
Okay. How about this one? They put I don't know. I might get a copyright for this. Who knows? But Beck put this out the other day. I thought it sounded pretty funny. We're gonna take a listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Eric Swalwell, the world premiere of a super important and soon-to-be classic. Don't bang bang, fang fang.
Don't bang bang. Don't bang bang. Swalwell don't want the files to drop cause he went bang bang with bang bang. Hey, don't bang bang. Bang bang. Hey, don't bang bang. Bang bang. The case is closed, he screams and shouts, but we all know he went bang bang with bang bang. He chased Russia ghosts from dawn until dusk, screamed collusion louder than anyone else, while Fang Fang bundled checks with that sweet CCCP smile, placed an intern close, stayed for a while on the Intel committee, guarding secrets so tight, but his own honey trap was working overtime at night.
It's the summer jam.
The text and the pics, Eric's yelling nonsense while sweating like bricks. So bang bang, bang bang, don't bang bang,
Bang bang.
Swalwell don't want the files to drop because he went bang bang with bang bang. Hey, don't bang bang.
Oh, this is good. Don't disrespect China. Don't disrespect China.
He screams and shouts, but we all know he went bang bang with bang
Bang
bang. Governor acting holier than thou, but that old fang photo still floating around like by his friend on a consulate post, talking great potential while she played host. Ethics probe cleared, FBI briefing, I cooperated. Yet the second those files might see the light, he detonates poetic justice for the king of the Russia hunt. Got played by Beijing while calling everyone up front. He says it's Trump revenge, a desperate attack. But bro, you were the one who let her get that close on your back. Now the whole world's laughing at the Swalwell special. Russia bad meat, please don't release my Chinese special.
Yep.
Don't bang bang, bang bang, don't bang bang, bang bang. Swalwell don't want the files to drop cause he went bang bang with
Bang bang. Man, that's good. I love that song.
bang bang, don't bang bang, bang bang. Governor dreams, better pray they stay locked away or California's gonna know. You went bang, bang with Fang
Bang.
Fang.
Oh, this is wrong. I mean, we don't know that. I mean, allegedly, right? Allegedly.
Who are you? This is going to be in your head all day now. All day. No matter what happens, the president could say we're all going to die in 10 minutes. The missiles have been launched, and you will be in your head. You'll be going, don't bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to happen.
Bang, 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 bang. It's going to be in your head, guys. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. I didn't produce that. It's not mine. It is what it is. I had a soldier in my unit when I was in the military, and in my squad, actually, under my command. That's right, under my command. And his name was Zhang. I wonder if it's the same one, or is that like Smith? It's the same thing. Like it's the, you never know. You never know. It's all right. Don't bang bang fang fang, guys. Don't bang bang the fang fang. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's beautiful, isn't it? That's right there. There you go. You spilled the whole cup? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, man. I am proud American. You hate China. China number 1, USA number 2. I mean, you can say that all you want. It doesn't seem to be the case when you look around the world. Just saying. Just saying. I'm looking for this one. He put a video out of him dropping out there, I thought. I don't remember this. Oh, hang on. I'm coming back. Hang on. I'm messing things up again because that's what I do here. I mess things up. Where we at? There we go. Okay.
Hey, is this Fang Fang the Chinese spy, Eric? Remember when you slept with that Chinese spy, Eric? Why don't you ever talk about that, Fang Fang? Remember you're banging Fang Fang? Did she give you anal? People are saying that she gave you an insertion. Is that true? This is the guy's banging Chinese spies. Nobody investigates you, Eric. Why is that? Nobody investigates this guy banging Chinese spies like it's no big deal.
Yeah, truth. So finally, all of a sudden, people care all of a sudden because it helps Democrat politicians. That's it, because it helps Democrat politicians. Can't have a Republican win the governorship in California. Let's see some remarkable comments here. Let's see. Why? Pardon me. I'm sorry. Those who have been here for a while understand what I'm doing.
Why your hat so dirty, bum? Why your hat so dirty, bum? I just washed my hat
like yesterday. It's a camo hat. It's camouflage. It's not dirty. Well, maybe you'll be all sad because my hat's all dirty. Oh, here's another one. This one's a good one.
Bum.
That's very, very good. Have a good day. The last one. Hang on. Wait, we gotta find the other one that came up. Eloquent as it may be.
You suck.
All right. Appreciate the detractions. I appreciate all that. That's good stuff, guys. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I gotta find something. Dang it. What's her face? Kamala Harris went out and got all cringy the other day. All right, here's I was elected as a Democrat socialist 100 days in, and we're just getting started.
It's been 10 days since we declared a code blue, and this cold is not letting up. You want to make sure that you're not just warm, but you're also safe. And right now, the city is doing everything it can to actually deliver that.
And to all our school kids, that means the next time you see the mayor, you can get him with a snowball. That's it. That's cool, bro. That'll be fun. Good luck this weekend. I mean it.
A lot of this is thought of as if it's just about tactics, but I think it's also
New York's going to end up really paying the price for electing that guy. It's a problem. Anti-fascists. Anti-fascists attack an American patriot in mass and discover that it would have been better not to attack him at all. Oh, this would be good.
Get off! Hey, Hey! What's up? Take your fucking shit back. What are you doing? What are you doing? What's up? Take your fucking shit back. What are you doing? Why are you not okay? Hey!
Because you're pepper spraying us, dumb fuck.
Hey! What are you doing?
A patriot. A patriot. How's that a patriot? If you'll see what he's doing here, he's stomping someone that's on the ground right now. How does that make him a patriot? I don't care if that person pepper spray but they get held up as patriots. This is patriotic behavior. That's hitting a woman. Oh, that's good. That's good. And on a side note, these clowns in black bloc are slapping, like they're slapping. They're not men, they're not fighting, they're slapping like little girls.
Hey! Where is he? What's up? Take your fucking shit back. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's up? Take your fucking shit back.
What are you doing? Why are you not okay? Hey!
Because you're pepper spraying us, dumb fuck.
Hey! What are you doing?
What does that say on the back of his shirt? Standing for freedom of speech. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It says, standing for freedom of speech without threat of violence. Is that what's happening? Is that what's happening? Is that guy a patriot or both sides stupid? We were having this conversation last night, and I'm like, people are like, Bongino's this, and I don't particularly care about Bongino, but I bring him up because a lot of people know him, and it's a good example. I agree with, like, people are saying, oh, you gotta just down with Bongino, you gotta pick Bongino or Alex or Bongino and Tucker or whoever, you gotta pick one or the other, yada, 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 yada. That's not the case. That's just a way for them to make it easier to put you into a group. Don't you get it? Don't you get it? I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to explain it. Ready? Okay. It's not a binary thing. You aren't 100%. And again, I'm just using Bongino as an example. You're not 100% for Bongino or 100% against Bongino. Then you're not. That's not okay. You can't be in the middle anywhere. And you know why you can't? No, you can't be in the middle. And you know why you can't be in the middle? Because in the middle, it's too hard to pin you to a group. So you have to either be against or for. That's it. That's it. The only two options are against or for. You have to be rabidly against him or ferociously for him, and that's it. That's the only two options, but that's false. You see, I think Bongino is about 70%, maybe. About 70% of what he says, I'm all for it. And then about 30% of what he says, I think is ridiculous. And that's okay. I can believe him for parts and not believe him for parts. It's okay. We can have that. The thing is people like me out there kind of in the middle-ish on I believe some stuff, I don't believe some stuff, well, yada, yada, yada. We're attacked for being weak or fence sitters when we're actually not, because what we're trying to do is be rational. Bongino says some things that are very good, very interesting, very insightful. He's got a good mind for this stuff. On the same note, he goes a bit far sometimes. I don't agree with everything he says, and that's okay. We can be there. We're allowed to exist in that space. But if we do, it's bad for the group people, because the group people need you to be on one end or the other end so that they can control you. It's all about controlling you, pushing you this way, influencing you to come to this conclusion, yada, yada, yada. It's okay to like Bongino most of the time. It's okay. It's all right. It doesn't have to be. It's not an on-off switch. This is not a binary situation. Then there's this guy. I don't know if you're saying about this guy. What was his name? I'll play the first video first. I don't know if you've seen it, but there's been an update now. So I forget his name. I'm gonna play some of it. I don't know if you've seen this guy yet or not. I don't want to spend too much time on it. I'm gonna check the chat while we do this.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just figured I checked on something.
He just came to this guy's house and wants in.
Get out of my house.
Open this fucking door.
He kicked him
Where's your
off
daughter,
the
man?
porch.
Where's your daughter,
What
man?
are you talking about?
Where's your daughter? Who's in there with you?
Bro, if you don't
Open this
leave,
fucking door. Open this door. I'm breaking it fucking down. You understand me?
leave my house. You don't.
Are you okay? Is everyone in this house okay?
What? Everyone's okay. What do you want?
Yada, 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 yada. He stands there. He
Open the
screams.
door. This is my neighborhood. Open the fucking door.
He clearly got some mental issues.
No, or I will fucking end you. Do you understand me?
Oh. I mean, I don't know. If that was me, I've dealt with a lot of this kind of stuff. People doxing and stuff. Like, who knows? Anyway, I don't want to make fun of it. This is clearly a guy that's mentally unstable. There's some more video of him going through, I guess, inside a house that he broke into. The man who identified himself as Harry Dredson in the viral Ring doorbell footage seen breaking into the home and footage from inside the house. The resident was seen threatening to hit the intruder with a shovel. The intruder has been identified as Jason Thomas Nichols. According to Solano County records, he is facing 4 felony charges, and his bail was set at $35,000. So there's a little bit of video of him inside the house, which is, that's frightening. That's frightening. You get into a situation like this, and you come to my house like that, and you're not walking out the front door. You're just not going to, because I mean, imagine this guy. Hopefully, he was home by himself. I mean, that's how I wish it would be. I don't want to have to worry about protecting everybody that I live with, but that's what I'll do.
Where the fuck is she? Huh?
Yes, I heard he was arrested and has PTSD and thought trafficking was happening in the house.
You around? Huh? You like raping little girls, bitch? Huh? You fucking try me, I swear to God, I'll fucking kill you. Do you understand me?
That right there, I heard he was arrested and has PTSD and thinks trafficking was happening in that house. I get it. Okay. We got to have some compassion where it's deserved. I agree that we should have some compassion for this guy, especially if he has PTSD over something.
Get the fuck out of my
Real
house.
PTSD.
You think you can fucking shot me, motherfucker? I will save that little girl, you bitch. There's no fucking... You fucking liar. I can hear her. I can fucking hear... Look at you.
Man, hurry the fuck up, because I'm gonna drag his ass out. I'm telling you. Who are you talking to, bitch? Who are you talking to, bro?
And on the side note, he's using a coal shovel. You'll see in a second when I come on camera.
Think you are? My name is Henry Tristan. Get the fuck out of my house. Why do I hear screaming? There's no one up there. Get the fuck out of my third room, bro. Walk the fuck out. What's the third room? Walk the fuck out. I'm telling you, I'm giving you a chance right now, man. What's the third room? I'm giving you a fucking chance. Get the fuck out of my house. What's the third room, bro? I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my house.
I think the guy handled it pretty well.
Get the fuck out of my house. Answer the question, please. There's no one in there. There's 3 rooms, man. I don't know who you are. You better get the street at 1797 Co-op Drive. I don't know who you're talking about, man. Why do I hear screaming? Are you military? Yes. Okay. Can you help me out? Okay. Yes. I understand what you're going through right now.
Angle.
Yes. Can you step outside? Yes, sir. Thank you. Will. Thank you for asking.
It's all
There's something going on this street, bro. Bro, everything's fine. Please step outside. Okay. Well, sit there. Sit on the ground, please. Yes, sir. Okay.
Agreed.
How you doing today, sir?
So they end up cuffing him. Going through the house, doing what they normally do, checking everything. So they end up taking him in, and yeah, if that guy is sick, he clearly has some mental problems. He needs help, and in a way, it's sad. It is very sad. Like, I'm not looking at that and laughing. Originally, when I put the original video on the other day, I think it was Thursday, Saturday. I don't remember. I was laughing at that point because I'm thinking of it like, if this was my house and, that this is kind of silly and whatever. But when you think about it like that, like if he really thought there was trafficking going on in that house and whatever, and, and he has PTSD and whatever, then you got to take that into account. He didn't hurt anybody. He damaged some property. He thought he was doing the right thing. You got to have compassion for guys like that. Take them down to the VA, man. Speaking of the VA, I think I'm about to go down there and finally register, man. My back. When I was in the military, I broke my back. And I just have refused to go to the VA ever since. The military actually didn't tell me I broke my back. It was a long story, so I even bothered telling it. Whatever, I'll tell it. We did a squad assist. It was on a. Yeah, maybe I'll save that story for some other time. A little bit of, what do you call that? I need a drum roll button. Long story short, I broke it. Was it now about 30 years ago, and it healed wrong, and I've just dealt with the pain my whole life over it. It is what it is. I don't take any pills. I don't do any medications, and yada yada yada. But it's getting to the point now where I think I'm getting older, and I need to get it in there and get it taken care of. Not sure exactly what that is going to entail, but we'll see. You need the military to tell you your back is broken. No. I need the care would be good. And to be quite honest with you, the disability sounds like a nice little bonus check every month that I earned a long time ago. There are 3 streams going. Like me, a compression fracture. Yeah. So what they did, long story short, what they did with me was it was a squad assisted obstacle course. So you're supposed to go these obstacles. I think there was like 40 of them. You're supposed to go these obstacles, and you do the obstacle. It's a squad assisted, so you're going to need some help from your buddies to get through them, yada, yada, yada. There was one that you had to climb up a rope, I think it was about 15 feet. And then you had to shimmy across a pole, like hanging from the pole. And the one I was on didn't have the bolt in it, so it would twist and stuff. And they say, hey, if you're going to fall, let everybody know down below, and then we'll get there, we'll catch you or whatever it takes, yada, yada. So I was like, hey, guys, I'm going to fall. I'm like, okay. So I fell, and then no one caught me. So I landed flat on my back with a canteen with a metal case around it in the small of my back. I ended up rolling to my side. I ended up passing out. They said I curled up in the fetal position. I don't remember any of that. I woke up like this, being held up like this by 2 guys. And what the people in the military decided to do was to just continue to go through the obstacle course, and they would have to carry me. They were using me as a prop for the obstacle course now, squad assisted. Now we have this valuable injured person. So 2 people would hold me while other people would go through. And then those people come grab me while the other ones went through. And it was, it is what it is. So then they finally took me to the ambulance, which was just a Humvee sitting at the end of the obstacle course. There was one guy in there. He had like I don't know what it was, a wrist injury or something. And then they had a Sergeant First Class Stone. I'll never forget him. He walked up to the Humvee when everybody was done, and he's holding 2 rakes, and he goes, "Here, take these rakes and go rake up the sand around the obstacles, and then I'll take you to the hospital." And at this point, I'd been sitting in this van with a broken back now, or the back of the Humvee with a broken back for probably 2 hours or something. I was in a lot of pain, so I said, "F you, take me to the effing hospital." Little did I know how much that one sentence would change my whole life. He went like this. He went, "Okay." Now, on the base, there's a tank trail, which is just a bumpy, gravelly, usually dirt road, or you want to call it a road. It's just a path that the tanks will take. And along those tank trails, a lot of times, there's a paved road. And the Humvee, I'm sitting in the back of the Humvee holding on to 2 straps, trying to keep my butt off the seat so it doesn't bang too much and hurt my back more. And he decided to take the tank trail instead of taking the paved road. So he was bouncing us all around back there on purpose like a jerk. And the whole time I'm trying to hold myself up so my back's not getting even more damaged. And while that's happening, he decided not to take us to the hospital. He decided to take us to one of the little clinics on the base, which is where you go when you have a little coldy cold. So the doctor that was in there, he had me bend over so he could use it, he ran his thumbs down my spine. And then he said, 3 days, no PT in the morning. So for 3 days, I didn't have to do PT in the morning. It's amazing. Man, that was so great. I didn't have to do PT in the morning for 3 days, 3 whole days, like in a row. That was healed up just like Wolverine and everything was fine. No. I was a stupid kid and I pushed through and I pushed through and I didn't want to be that kid. And then I said, "Oh, they looked at it. They said it was okay. So it must be okay." And then I got time for out processing, and the full bird colonel I was looking at told me, "Do you have any lagging injuries?" I said, "Yeah, my back." And he said, "Well, I've looked at your file and it looks like it's just muscular. It's going to go away." And I was just a kid. So I'm like, "Oh, okay. Oh, where do I sign? Where do I sign at?" A few years later, after I got into construction, I remember talking about my back and everything, and it hurt, it was sore. Basically, my back hurts like 10-15% all the time. Like, doesn't stop. It hurts all the time. It's been like that my whole life since the military, whatever. But I remember the doctor came in. I remember it was an x-ray and an MRI. I think it was an x-ray. It could have been an MRI, but I don't remember. I just remember the doctor walked in like this one day. He's holding the clipboard. And he's like, Did you know your back's broken in 2 places?" And I said, "No, I didn't." And he said, "Oh, that's okay." I said, "What are we going to do about it?" He said, "Well, we'll have to break it again." And I said, "Nah, pass. No thanks." And then I just lived with it since then. So now I think it's time to go to the VA and get it taken care of. I don't know what they're going to do. Find yourself a VA advocate that can help with healthcare benefits and legal issues. Actually, it's interesting. When a customer I had about 2 years ago, I was talking to them. They were a VA rep, like high up, and they were telling me, "Oh yeah, you need to do this, do this, do that, do this." And I just never. I don't know what it is about it. I didn't want to go to the VA. I feel like that's for soldiers who were in battle and that kind of stuff, not just for ones who maybe didn't. I don't know. Almost feels guilty when doing it. You know what I mean? Well, the chats you can't link the chats. Most times the horizontal is for the is it's like the Adult Swim, and then the vertical chat is usually like the not Adult Swim. So just so you know. So yeah, 3 days. 3 days I didn't have to do morning running and push-ups. So that's cool. That's what they do now when you break your back. They just say you don't have to exercise for a couple days. Anyway, what else is in the news? I'll have to keep you updated on my that'll be an interesting thing to do, is keep you updated on that, because I don't know how the VA works. I've always heard nightmare stories, but I'm going to get up there here soon and see if we can't figure that out. Savannah Hernandez gets attacked by heathen leftists at the Whipple ICE Detention Center in Minneapolis. Here's more incriminating footage. I look at this stuff like it's a lot of theater. It's a lot of theater. First of all, she can't be there. She just put her hands on that other person. You got to be above that. If you're going to be out there doing that stuff, you have to be able to handle it. My opinion is that she and whoever else goes out there to do exactly what she's doing is there for theater. They're there for the viral video. They're there to get attacked by these, whatever they are, Americans. They're there.
Wrong.
Yeah, I know. They're there. She's there to get the video. She's there to. This is what she's there for. If you're going to go in there, then you have to expect this garbage. I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying that you have to expect it. And the thing is that a lot of these conservative influencers do expect it. And that's the whole reason they go there. There's that guy in the background, the woke farmer clown that went and raided that church. He's just standing there while a woman gets attacked in front of him. What does he do as a brave veteran?
Yo, it's right. Yo, it's over. It's over. It's over.
That grown man comes over, you touch my daughter, and he pushes the girl. None of this is okay. I'm not saying this stuff's okay.
Guys, it's over. It's over. Back the fuck up. It's over. It's documented. She'll get charged. It's over. Dude, we love you. We love you. We love you. Hey, let's get you out of here. We're trying to leave. Let's go. Let's get you out of here. Let's go. Where are you going? Where do you need to go? Derek, can we get her somewhere? We'll get you to safety. You're not going to be hurt. Come with us. Where's your? Well, no.
Unbelievable.
Yo, I'm rescuing you. Stop fucking yelling at me, you fucking idiot. Okay? You dumbass. I'm gonna call you a fucking idiot for yelling at you at the person who's rescuing you. Come with us.
He's not rescuing her.
Yo, we're just getting her out of here. We're getting her. Yeah, we're getting her out of here. We're her ride. Yo, you got a ride. Let's get you out of here. You got a ride.
Oh, there's the woke farmer there to yell at her some more. Try to get the viral. You want to get on that viral?
Okay, no, I'm just trying to get her out of here safely.
Nobody started beating you up.
Nobody started beating you up.
You started pushing people. Yo, we have her name. She'll get.
Oh, there's the woke farmer right in her face, trying to get the video, trying to get on the viral.
Are you taking the ride or not?
You were a traitor to the Republic.
It'd be nice of you to thank me. I pulled some people off of you, ma'am. I pulled like 3. My name is Oscar Quinton.
Thank you, Oscar.
Multiple people.
Oh, he wants his name out there. Get his name out there. Such a joke. Stuff. I seen it up close and personal in DC, man. It's all theater meant to get you to pay attention, and that's it. Pay attention. Blowing whistles in someone's ear should be illegal. It should be. There's more theater. For your latest update from the quote, "We need you to care about our grift" Portland soap opera. From the black conservative preacher breaking in an individual who's known as Pop at the Portland, Oregon ICE protest was seen being pushed away by a growing hostile crowd that appears to be making its way back to the protest. Oh my goodness.
Been out here. Been out here for a minute. Hey, no, ignore the joints. The other thing is the fucking parasites. The joints.
I think Mike's over there with Sandy.
They are out here getting streams.
I'm pretty sure Mike's over
Because
there.
of you. It's not a streamer.
It's a soap opera. That's all this is a soap opera.
Oh shit. Well, I'm just gonna tell y'all that I love y'all and I'm sorry for all the whatever happens. I love fucking y'all. If you got dildos, throw them, yeah.
Let's see if I can find something now.
No, I've been over here. Hey, if y'all got a dick,
I don't know if that's true, but they were attacking
get to the fascist
Hopefully you can just get out of here now.
Okay. Such great people out there fighting for whatever they're doing. The whistle thing, I was trying to find, I did a video on it before where there was a good shot where down at the DC jail, Sherry, Sapphire Patriot was standing there and there was a clown behind her blowing a whistle, like right up creepy, right up behind her, blowing a whistle and a megaphone directly in her ear. And she wasn't allowed to do anything. These people are protesting each other. These people are protesting each other for the benefit of donations. That's what they're doing. That's all they're doing. That's all this is. What are they protesting? Each other. They're there for a soap opera. That's all it is. Who cares? People love to watch this stuff. I remember people used to love to watch us and with all this stuff whenever it would get dramatic down there in DC, whenever it was dramatic. Yes, exactly. There you are. That was disgrace. It was despicable. It was horrible. It was abuse. I'll have to see if I can't find that video somewhere. Let me do it. Bear with me for one second. I'm gonna see. I'm just do a quick search here, see if I can't find that because I forgot what I titled it though. We'll have to see. Oh wait, is this it? Yeah, here. Let's watch this one real quick. I think this is it. Some of the stuff that we dealt with, Sherry included, of course. Wrong one. Rest in peace, Steve. This is at this right here is on. This is Stormtroopers Live, 1791 Stormtrooper. If you're not following, he was down at there at the Freedom Corner at the DC jail for 2.5 years, I think, straight. I think he was there more than anybody else, I believe. So the lady behind, this is Steve, Patriot Steve, rest in peace, and this is Mickey Wittenhoff. That's Ashley Babbitt's mother, And then behind Steve in the green shirt is a despicable, horrible person who's a paid protester, goes all across the country. Her name, they call her Nadine. She goes all across the country and screams horrible things at people. She does this with a megaphone right into their ears from behind them.
She shoved her way into me. She shoved her way into me.
The other person I think you hear on there is the bike girl, the one you saw in the beginning. She's also a piece of shit. Let's get the megaphone right in the back of his head.
You don't even know why you're here.
I think Sherry's is on here. Hey, Sherry.
Get the fuck out of DC, you fucking bastard!
I forgot about that. I think yours is on here, Sherry. I'm not 100% sure.
Treated here.
Obviously, I was trying to be funny.
These people will never make us leave. Ever.
You got a bunch of losers there. You got sticker chick. This is they're protesting against them at the DC jail. I swear yours is in here, Sherry. Maybe.
Pervert flag.
Well, dang it.
Corrupt group flag. Terrorist flag.
What excellent protesting. They were very effective.
You're a piece of crap.
Oh, that guy.
Thank you, DC police, for shooting Ashley Babbitt.
This is the abuse they deal with.
They should have put a couple more bullets in Ashley to make. Thank you, DC.
Remember, her mother's there.
Ashley Babbitt. Thank you, DC police, for shooting Ashley Babbitt.
So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of
Gotcha,
7.
sure. Yeah.
And so I find that level of my graph, and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down.
Bobby Powell is a coward! Bobby Powell is a coward!
She's single, everybody.
Bobby Powell is a coward!
She's single.
They afraid of me, I know.
I'll have to find it. I think I have it here, but I'm not sure if it's on this video or not. Give me a second while I scan. Just give me a minute. I think we have it here. Maybe I don't. I don't know. I'll have to put this video out. It's a good one too. Oh, I'll have to find it. There's one when yeah, it's a damn shame how they treated us down there. But and Sherry, like she dealt with a lot of abuse down there.
You're still butthurt over stuff from 2 years ago.
Interesting. You're still watching from over 2 years ago. I know you don't watch because you like it. That's exactly true. They were only effective at making noise. I liked it particularly. I enjoyed how they would come down there and make a bunch of noise and then yell and scream that we were making a bunch of noise. That was always very effective. Always a lot of American flags, of course. Of course there was. Trying to see if I thought I had that. Maybe I didn't. That's when that guy came down to the yeah, I'll have to find it. There was a lot of videos of that. The long story short, you take the abuse and it should be illegal. These people go down there and they get maybe I searched that. Sorry, hang on. I thought I had it. I guess not. I guess not. It's funny how the sounds from the megaphones can bring you back. Well, all the haters are coming out of the woodwork. It's funny. They still watch because of 3 years ago, but then they complain that I talk about 3 years ago. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. I'll have to find that. So, yeah, Sapphire, thank you for putting up with that crap and being such a great example. One of the very few ones that made it through that with all her integrity intact still. Just truly a great person. America will be in great again when Trump's obituary is written. That seems stupid. I'm gonna do one more search. So I thought I could find it, but I guess I don't. I'll have to look for it later. I'm not going to spend the whole morning looking for that. Again. Amen. Amen. It's a shame that there's been some that use that for their benefit, huh? It's a shame. Not surprising. Just a shame. Let me get this one. Yeah. See, there's the video of your being abused by your dog. These guys were horrible people, man. But it was just the desperation for the grift. I'll have to go back over some of those videos one day. I made some pretty funny videos back in the day mocking those guys. We'll have to go back and look at that one day. Just because, why not? It's funny. Then that's the thing they can't take. They can't take ridicule. If you are ever in the streets and you're up against people like that, ridicule. Ridicule is what they can't stand. Seems like a lot of streams keep going back to talking about the convoy days, even 3 years later. Okay. Interesting. I can't look back. Sonny, I'm not allowed to look back. Am I allowed to look back at stuff that we actually accomplished instead of driving across the country for no reason? Breaking down over and over again? That's profitable. It's profitable to break down over and over again, guys. Remember that. I'm not accusing anybody of anything. I would never do that. Well, what else we got over here in the chat? I got some jobs I got to get to, so I'm not going to stay on super long. But let's go check the chat out, see what's going on over there. Anybody got some interesting or profound comments to make? Let's see. Oh, it was my pleasure. You know, I was looking back the other day when I was talking about my book. I was thinking the other day about how I just dropped everything. I dropped everything I was doing and just went because I thought that's what we needed to do. It should be talked about. The way the people took a stand finally. Amen. What do you feel we accomplished? When you say we, what do you mean? Because you were part of the trucker convoy. I don't think you were part of 76 necessarily. I know you popped in a couple of times and made some videos. Took an ambulance across the country. That's very patriotic. Woo! Don't get me started on some of these people, man. And nobody missed you. Oh, my family missed me, and my customers missed me, and my employees missed me, and lots of people missed me. I remember a long time ago when I first got into the business, my boss at the time, who was kind of a jerk, was walking across the top of a really, really steep peak on a roof, just kind of tightrope walking it. And he told one of the guys to go up there. He's like, come on up here. And he goes, no. The boss is like, why? And he said, because I got people at home that love me. We did bring a good bit of awareness down there. That was the point. I look back at those things and I really wish that more people would have stood up or showed up or whatever, but it's a lot to ask for people just to drop what they're doing and head to DC. And boy, did we bite off, I don't want to say more than we could chew, but that was a mouthful going to DC. That's like the big leagues, going right to DC. I never protested anywhere in my life. And then we're heading to DC to go protest down there. So interesting. You look back on there and it's like, it's funny how many people back then fell. How many people were exposed by skeletons in their closets, or their addictions brought them down, or their greed brought them down, or their grifting, or whatever it was brought them down. Yes, agreed. I wish more people would have showed up. Well, it starts with the first one would be the person talking. So you have to go yourself. That would be part of it, would be to show up yourself. It's no good to stand on the sidelines and say, man, I wish more people would have showed up to that. Oh, well. And I look back at the the trucker convoy. I think the trucker convoy was it probably served its purpose, but it turned into something that damaged the conservative movement more than anything. I think the convoy convinced a lot of people to stand up and stand out. In 1776 went into the belly of the beast and brought more awareness. Convoy leadership failed with the follow through, in my opinion. Agreed. Agreed. There was, even with 76, there was lots of little grifters and people that were there for every other reason except for what they were actually supposed to be there for. They were there for the grift. They were there to make videos. They were there to become famous. They were there to grift, to eat our free food, to pose as a patriot while you did absolutely nothing patriotic, those kind of things. It was used as a grift, and it got a lot of people across the country to go, you know what, I've never stood up before, but I think I'm going to stand up now with these guys. And then they end up getting screwed over, and then they end up going back to their living rooms and going, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to get involved anymore. See what happens when you get involved. Nothing conservative about you hillbillies. All right. Trucker and convoy got us through COVID. The convoy showed that a few hundred people can be led by the nose by a con man. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the convoy. I was all over the place writing articles against the convoy, to be honest with you, because I saw the grift that it was becoming. And whenever I got involved in 1776, I remember Santa showing me a bunch of private messages on his Signal chat that were people telling him that if I joined, if they let me in the movement, they were going to leave. They weren't going to be involved with it anymore because they thought I was there to destroy it because I didn't like the convoy, which really was because I wasn't a yes man. They didn't like me. So everyone did their own part. Everyone did their own part. There was a lot of people there that were just there to grift, man. They really were. If you look back on the people, how many actually made it through? How many are still standing today? Amen. How many people are still standing today that were there then? How many? You could probably count it on one hand. You could count it on one hand. You slept in your van on a street for a month. You're not a hero. Well, if that's all you think I did, then I guess that's fine. You can think that. There was a lot more to it than that, but that's all right. I'm not here to convince anybody that, no, I'm a patriot. I did this and I sacrificed that. And I'm not going to do that. I just live by my actions, and my reputation is what I go by and stuff like that. Yeah, Taco Joe called him out and some are against him. I wasn't involved with the movement then. I saw it was going on. We did some local stuff here to help support it. But I don't know. I saw it early. I saw what was going on there early, and it ended up just being a grift, and I knew that's what it was going to be. And then you had the leadership skate out, not warn anybody or tell anybody. And it was a big grift, and it's a damn shame it was a big grift. And when 76 started, it seemed to be part of the reason I went to 76 was because Santa he was so sincere, and I really believed, and I still don't doubt that. I believe that he was there for the right reasons and all that stuff. Amen. Amen, Carrie. But there were a lot of people that were just there to eat the free food and to park in the very back. There was that one lady, the one who used to read the tarot cards all the time. I forget her name. What the heck was her name? Something lady. Something lady. I forget. Anyway, she was there at 76 with us. And then she went and did the drive into DC with us that morning. And then she parked right in front of my van. And the moment the police arrived, she left. She said she blamed it on the dogs. It was too hot in the car for the dogs, but she drove the dogs back to the back to Bunker Hill and stayed there with the dogs. And it's like, so you weren't there for the right reasons or whatever. I don't know why a lot of these people were here. There was other people that would just show up once in a while and film a little bit and act like they were your buddy, and then they'd leave because they just wanted to get the video. They wanted to do that. They wanted to document it, but they didn't want to be part of it. Some of them are in the chat. They didn't want to be part of it. It was more important to look like a hero. It was more important to make it seem like you were there for the right reasons, especially when you weren't. You had people there working super hard to try to make it look like they were there for the right reasons. And I'm not here to say, oh, I'm the judge and the jury on what the right reasons are, but the right reasons aren't to show up and just grift. That's not the right reasons. The right reasons aren't to be there when it's convenient. That's not the right reasons. It's not the right reasons to be a gypsy and just bring your family with you and hang out with them until there's no more food anymore and then leave. It's not about any of that stuff. It's not about pretending to sacrifice. It's about actually sacrificing. Free gas and food was the downfall. Yeah, it didn't help. It didn't help. I've been watching Ireland a little bit here. I need to pay more attention to it, but it's going pretty crazy. Amen. Amen. They never intended to. They never intended to finish their mission. That wasn't the point. I remember we went down to the hell was it called? Hagerstown. And yeah, I remember looking over and seeing where the back 40 was and being like, man, I didn't even want to go back there in the middle of the day, you know? But you still have people out there like, you still have people out there kind of grifting off the situation. You have grifted. It gives you a little bit of an insight as far as like, I was on that side. I saw the back of the camera. I saw what was happening on our side of the camera. I saw the people positioning themselves, posturing, and creating images that weren't really who they were, but they were who they wanted you to believe they were. That was it. Are you Obama? I am not Obama. I'm not sure if I even appreciate you asking. I remember that, Sapphire. I remember that. I wonder if it's still. I remember looking on Google Earth one day and checking that out. They had it labeled Freedom Corner. That was pretty neat. I liked it. I'm actually pulling up. I thought I was. Maybe I'm not. I was pulling up Google Earth to look and see if it's still on there or whatever, but.
You are all MAGA files.
That's a new one, MAGA files. That's a good one. Huh. MAGA files. Okay. I get it, I guess. I don't know. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I missed real quick before we wrap this up. It doesn't look much. Yeah, anyway, so there's a lot of grifters there. It is what it is. I tried to weed a lot of those people out. There was a lot of people that I don't want to get into this whole thing again, but everybody hurry and run off to work so you can survive in this horrible economy. Did you know that the plan was to shut down the Beltway soon after we got there, but the leaders chickened out and it was just went to crap after that? They never really intended, man. That whole thing was a grift. They were never going to go into DC. I don't care what they say. That wasn't the point. Thanks to everybody that did their part, and piss on the people that didn't, especially the ones that stand by and still say that they did. Some of us know. Some of us know. I'm not going to make it a habit to go out here and attack people, but I honestly don't know what happened to some people, right? Amen, Sapphire. I guess it took some women to get it done, right, Sapphire? I guess it took some women to get it done. That was the main thing. We went in there and we did what we said we were going to do, man. When we drove into DC that day, I'll have to bring it up one day. I have the whole recording of the ride in. When we drove in that morning, man, it was nerve-wracking. We didn't know what the hell was going to happen to us. We didn't know if people were going to come in there and just sweep us out of there and get rid of us. We didn't know what the hell was going to happen. But we did it. We did it. We went in and we did it. The convoy went all that way and didn't do it. And then you had people off that break off and trying to grift still and doing, I don't know, man, I could get into some stuff, but yes, we were willing to do it. I was driving into DC knowing that, I could end up in a jail cell. I could lose all this stuff, but you know what? It's more important than my personal, whatever, my wallet, my whatever. This is the country we're talking about. So not to the level they talked about blocking all of the off ramps versus just slow rolling. I'm not sure what that means. In my view, long story short, the people's convoy wasn't for the people at all. It was for the grift. And it was a big failure. There was people there that wanted to do the right thing. Yeah, absolutely. But it turned into a big grift, and it damaged the movement much more than it helped. Amen. 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 We went to DC a couple of years back and protested for the right reasons. It's important. It was important. We gave a voice. I mean, it matters. I mean, you can say we sat in lawn chairs or whatever, but what we did was probably more effective than like this. I can almost taste freedom. I bet they're all constitutional scholars. 2 dildos in his hand and 1 vape in his mouth. This is the other side's protesting. That's amazing. How effective. Yeah, we did. Amen. Amen. And we deserve some credit for that. Whether or not there was any results in the end, you can argue that. That's debatable. I think that there was. I think we affected lots of people across the country in a good way. And maybe even gave a little bit of those people that were alienated or just had a bad taste in their mouth after that convoy. Maybe we helped to bring a couple of those people back to the conservative side, back to where we were at. Maybe. But yeah, we kept our word and we did it. We're the only ones that did. A lot of good people got caught up in the moment and they hurt for it. Yes. Yeah. I'm not saying that everybody involved in the convoy was bad. I'm saying that a lot of people in the leadership were bad. And I'm saying the mission was not thought out well. And the effect that it's had on the nation after that was bad. Not good. It was bad. Like Faith said, hit the subscribe, subscribe, and ring the dang bell, people. Ring the bell. Bang, bang, fang, fang. Come on now. You got it in your head. I got things to do. I can't be sitting around here all day. This is ridiculous. Gosh darn it. So what I want you to do is, first of all, I want you to enjoy your Monday. Because Mondays suck enough. They suck enough. Let's not get into the judgy stuff. Oh, there you go. Well, hang on now. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. That's perfect. Let's not get into the judgy stuff. Let's just try to remember that we don't need to let these little the divisions and things like that separate us. People put that stuff there on purpose. We're Americans when it comes down to it. We're not left, right. We're not any of that stuff. We're Americans. Let's be Americans first. God bless you. Have an amazing Monday. I will see you Wednesday morning. Be good to each other. Until then, pray for your enemies and smile at a stranger. God bless you.